Okay, let's discuss a few more DOS commands for Linux. Now we've already seen things like pwd and cd, but let's if we're in the test directory, which is below whatever my home directory is, /home/frank, I can look and see what files are there, but I can also look and see what files are one above it. So ls space -l with the 2 dots, I already mentioned 2 dots refers to the parent directory, so going up one, it's just giving a listing of that. But we can also do things like go up one folder and then into another folder. So if the 114 class files are at the same level as test and I'm in test, then I can go up one to the parent directory and then into the 114 class files. So that will allow you to move within the tree structure of your directory structure. Another thing to do is to redirect your output. So normally ls -l will give you a list of files, and it's the long version. However, if you put a greater than symbol, it redirects, in this case, to a file called listing.txt, which at the moment doesn't exist, but it certainly will. When I press enter on that, I can actually go in and take a look at it and see that it includes those same 4 files. It also includes a file called listing.txt. At that point, listing.txt does not contain any data, so it's 0 bytes. But I want you to notice that world food and world photos both happen to be directories, but they have RWX in them. They have read, write, and execute for owner and group. That'll come in handy in a minute. Now, if I want to get rid of that listing.txt file, all I have to do is Control and the letter. So Control K will cut text, Control U will uncut text. These commands, WordStar commands, were created long before the concept of cut, copy, and paste. They were called cutting text and uncutting text. They didn't have the word for paste. So I think that was probably the 1980s. And of course you can save that and with a Control X and so on, write it to that file. But now what I want to do now is I'm going to use the grep command. Grep rwx listing.txt. That will display any of the lines in listing.txt that contain rwx. So it's a great way of finding information, searching for information inside of files. Another way to get some information is to check the manual. The manual in Linux is called man. So man ls, as an example, will give you a listing of all the useful information about that command, including all the parameters that are possible, -a, -A, and so on.